Good morning. API programs we are talking. In the refinery, we have different equipments. We have pressure vessels where process is happening. We have piping where the fluid is going from one side to the other. And we have storage tanks where the product is stored. So we have pressure vessels, we have piping, and we have storage tanks, and these are constructed to different international codes. Now, pressure vessels are manufactured as per ASME Section 8 Division 1, Section 8 Division 2 and so on. Pipings are manufactured as per B31.3 and tanks are manufactured as per API 650. So the new tank, new pressure vessel, new piping, we have different code. These are called as construction codes, and when these equipments are working for, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years after commissioning, we have to do in-service inspection of these items, and for in-service inspection we have different codes. For pressure vessel it is API 510, in-service inspection of pressure vessels. For piping it is API 570, that is in-service inspection of piping. And for the tanks, it is in-service inspection of tanks, that is API 653. So, new pressure vessel, the code is different. Old pressure vessel, the inspection code is different. And API is conducting examinations. API 510 pressure vessel in-service inspection, API 570 piping in-service inspection, and API 653 tank in-service inspection. These examinations are conducted by API. Now, as an authorized piping inspector or as an authorized in-service inspector for pressure vessels or as an authorized inspector for tank, when you are entering into the tank, the first question comes in your mind that what was there at the beginning, because the deterioration has happened over 10 years. So, if today's thickness is 20 mm, the question will come in your mind, what was the thickness at the beginning? And then, once you do this particular in-service inspection, you have to keep it in your mind that the original construction code also you should be conversant with. And that's why the inspector who is doing in-service inspection, after finishing the inspection, he has to take 3 types of decisions. One is run, that is run the vessel. Second thing is repair, suppose there is a crack. Suppose there is a corrosion, you have to remove it, you have to weld it, so that is repair. And third thing is replace. The equipment is so old and is so much gone down that we have to replace that. So run, repair, replace. These 3 are decisions you should be able to take. But the approach in service inspection is totally different than new inspection. Let's say you take a TV and the TV comes to your hall and you are seeing a scratch on that TV, you will immediately telephone the your supplier and you will say that I don't want this TV, I want new TV, because you are purchasing new TV, you are paying full amount for new TV. But suppose after 3 years there is a small scratch on that TV and your daughter was cleaning and she has made a small scratch there. Do you feel that you will immediately telephone the supplier and get a new TV? The answer is no. The reason is, I will think that with the present investment, can I use this TV for 2 more years? Because I have no big problem. I can see the pictures properly. Same thing happens in the refinery, that when the equipment is old, I am thinking whether I can continue with this equipment for few more years to have returns on my investment, but without sacrificing the safety and the requirements or quality requirements. And that is the approach in in-service inspection. So these programs for pressure vessel, piping and tank in-service inspector programs, they are going to equip you with knowledge and skill to find out what is the remaining life of these equipments. Thank you very much.